And delight is, of course, have a good experience with the product or services consumed. Now the customer is your delighted customer and a brand advocate. A brand advocate tells about your product, tells about the good experience in the market, in the social media, by the social media or by word of mouth. The delight. If you are able to delight customers, the company able to delight a customer, that means creating more and more customer advocates in the market. Right? This is what we call inbound methodology. At the initial stage, we slowly moves customers in buyer journey stages. We have talked about buyer journey previously on the previous slides. Buyer journey stages. The first is awareness stage. The second one is consideration stage, where we consider awareness is a set of brands 8, 10, 6. Consideration is we are going to consider 2 out of 6. And decision stage. Right? So we are moving with the help of the literature, with the help of our blogs, with the help of our videos or images or slides. So we move consumers or visitors from awareness to consideration to decision stage. Right? And that is attract, engage and delight. Attract, engage and delight. This is inbound methodology. Attracting is not just the role of marketers. Not only the role of marketers. Engaging is not just the role of sales representative. Delighting is not just the role of services representative. Only service representative is not going to delight, or only marketer is not going to engage. Inbound methodology, helpful content is contextual content. Meaningful, that is relates directly to the question being asked, outcome being sought or an aspirational goal. That shows why you are thought leader. Contextual content, we have talked about this word contextual when we are talking about buyer persona, when we define buyer persona, defining buyer persona. If we are able to define buyer persona well, then definitely we will be able to create the contextual content. Because if we know our buyer personality, what he thinks, where he reads, what he likes, which types of videos he or she likes, so definitely we will be able to create such content in different formats. Right? Helpful content is contextual content. Only then, if it is contextual, then it is helpful only. If it is not contextual, it is not going to help your customer. Right? It is not going to generate any lead for the company. Meaning that it relates directly to the question being asked, outcome being sought or an aspirational goal that shows why you are a thought leader. To be a thought leader, you have to create contextual content. Attract, for a marketer, creating helpful content and experiences that demonstrates your knowledge. That is for a marketer. And for a sales representative, attract is making yourself available for meetings, calls or live chat. Attract is not only for a marketer, that is for the marketer and the different terms of attract for the sales representative, and for services using knowledge documents and chatbots to make information easy to find. So that I said previously, the attract means or only marketer is not responsible for attract. Everyone, sales as well as service, have different context for attracting customers. Right? Every business is an expert. The engage stage begins with the moment a person takes the desired action. Desired action, we talked about desired action, call to action, desired action. What company have desired on a website कि someone fill a form or download something, that is we call engagement starting. The communication has been started by the consumer, right? That is what? That is starting the engagement. In this stage, you will begin to collect information about the individual you are working with. So you will be collecting information about individuals, like if someone has filled your form, that is explicit information he or she is submitting on your form, and there will be implicit information, that is you can collect the information, implicit information, with the help of Google Analytics, that how long that particular consumer stays on your website, on which pages or products or services the consumer has served, right? And how long he or she stays on particular product details or particular blogs or particular or different videos. How many videos a consumer has watched on your website, and which videos. That tells about the consumer's interest, need. Yes, he stays here and watch this video for 2 minutes, then switches to this video for 3 minutes. So by then for 2 minutes on that video, we can define the need and the requirements and the interests of the consumer, and that we can do with the help of analytics, analytical tools, right? No matter how they are interacting with you, your focus is building trust, because trust is required in the business. Only then the person is going to pay you his or her hard-earned money. Without trust, nobody is going to pay you money. Trust is required, right? You are going to purchase Dabur toothpaste because you trust on Dabur. You know that you have a long experience, they have a long experience with these products. Many decades of experience they have, they are manufacturing such products. The trust is required. Trust is required. We are going to purchase Honda cars because we trust on that. Or Maruti, we trust on that. Suzuki. Right? Trust is required. Answer questions. Answer questions. Provide solutions. First line I told you, inbound means to help. No matter, this time customer may purchase from someone else, you have helped him, right? Next time, provide solutions. Provide insights. Provide insights. As we should know that customer is quite aware with the product. If anyone is going to purchase a car of up to 12 lakh, in the budget of 12 lakh rupees, that customer knows about different cars from different brand, a mini SUV. By focusing on what motivates your audience and having the expertise to solve for their needs, you become a resource. You become a resource. By focusing on what motivates your audience, you have to focus on what is going to motivate audience. And having the expertise to solve for their needs. You need to be expert to solve their needs. You become a resource. Right? The manner you build trust with your contacts will depend on the unique needs of your business. What unique needs your business is fulfilling. What unique needs of customers your business is fulfilling. Right? Delight resolves around providing an outstanding experience. Delight means providing outstanding experience. Nobody will delight easily. You need to create, to build a 10x product or service to delight your customer. Delight is not an easy task. You have to understand your customer, your buyer personas, their expectations, and you have to deliver above expectation. We can delight only if we are able to deliver above the expectations of audience, of the buyer personas. Only then we will be able to delight customers. You need to have a system in place to help delight those prospects or customers so that they become promoters, to make them promoters. Suppose if you have done 100 deals, then you may have delighted 10 customers, because every human being is different, and if you have set some limits for delight and you have delighted 10 customers only from 100 deals, then you have to raise your standards. It means you are only up to the mark, or delight percentage is only 10. You have to raise your standards of delivery, of quality of product, or experience, user experience. Got it? Make it as easy as humanly possible for people to find the answers they need. You should be a resource which solving problem of your customers in a very easy manner, without even in initial stages, without expecting anything. Right? Ensure that you understand what motivates your prospects and customers. That is necessary. And that is only possible. I am talking about defining buyer personas, knowing your customers, making knowing them well. And I have told a lot about how we can know them, interview the existing customers, their expectations, also interview satisfied and dissatisfied customers as well. Only then you will be able to know about the expectations of your buyers, of your customers. Right? And then you will, setting these standards, you will be able to deliver and delight your customers. Find opportunities to provide additional insight or information. Right? If anything customer wants to know, let's tell him. Every prospect is a potential customer. Prospects, we are talking about prospects, prospective customers from the first day. A customer is not truly a customer until they have had the chance to leave you and choose not to. Inbound is attract, engage, and delight. That is all about. We will discuss later in the next class what are the fundamentals of further fundamentals of an inbound business, right? And I have introduced you to what is inbound way. There is no sales guy initially on your website. So you have to attract, and customers should start communication. Your shop is 24/7 open online. The content should be such that to attract and start engagement. Then comes the role of your executive. Thank you for the day.